Alright, you guys, as you see from the title, today we're making red beans and rice my way. So let's get into it. My name is Misha and welcome to my channel. So first I'm going to start chopping up my veggies, which I'm going to be chopping some celery, some peppers, and some onion. Now the peppers I chose to use is a jalapeno. I'm going to use the entire pepper of one jalapeno, and then the other jalapeno I'm going to take all the seeds and the ribs out because you don't want it to be too spicy. I chose this because I do want my red beans to have a kick, as well as I didn't have any other peppers in my house, so I made it work, right? And with that I added extra flavor. So this is my onion. I'm going to just chop it up nice cute dice, and that's pretty much it. But you can cut your veggies however you want to. You don't have to cut them this small, but I just like to chop them up a bit. Next, I'm going to chop up my garlic. This is about a whole entire bulb of garlic. And then that's it. So over here I have my smoked turkey. You can use the meat you prefer. I have my red beans as well as my andouille sausage, and I'm going to start cooking everything off. These are my spices right here. This is all I'm going to use in this recipe. Use what you prefer. So I'm going to start cooking down my onions, my peppers, garlic, and my celery down into my oil. I actually added some bacon fat from a previous recipe, so that's the bacon fat that I sauteed it down in. You already know onions and stuff don't come seasoned, so you guys season them. And I used all three of my seasoning to season the onion, the pepper, the celery, and the garlic. And I'm going to cook this down for about 5 minutes, just like this. So then next I'm going to add my red beans down in here, mix it up, and then I'll move on. Alright, so now I'm going to start adding the water. You already know I don't use the water from the faucet because I don't trust the water from the faucet. But if you live in an area where you trust your water, you can use the water from the faucet. I'm using 3 bottled waters, and that's just what it is. Y'all, I don't know. I just be having a lot of paranoia, you guys. You don't have to use bottled water, okay? So don't get in my comments dragging me about this. But anyway, you want to then cover this up and let it cook. Forget about it. It's going to take a minute. Alright, so after about 2 hours, this is what the beans look like. They're starting to do a little something, something. But this is why I cook my beans in a pressure cooker. But this was requested for stovetop, so here I am. Now that the smoked turkey is cooked, I'm going to start shredding it apart. I am still going to put the bones back into the beans because I want maximum flavor. But you want to take the meat off the bones just like I'm doing here. It should come off super, super easily like it is mine. Right here I have about a half a cup of beans. Now me, I like to smash some of my beans and put it back in my pot. That's just what I do. You don't have to do this part. It is optional. No matter what, your beans are going to thicken up. But this is just what I like to do. I even do this with Jamaican stew peas. So I'll smash up some beans, just maybe a half a cup or so. It's not that much. And then I'm just going to continue taking the meat off the turkey. And then we're going to move on. You're going to see how good this looks, you guys. It was so, so good and so delicious. Sunlight that always stays. Dinner by the water. Alright, so after I chopped up my sausage, I'm going to add it to my smoked turkey, my beans, my broth, all of that. You want to then re-season. You want to taste it. Make sure it's to your liking. Do you need more seasoning? Do you need more salt? Do you need whatever you want to put in here? This is how I'm choosing to make it. I didn't have no bay leaf, so I didn't use it, but I didn't even need it, y'all. When I tell y'all this was delicious, I must have bought a good pack of smoked turkey this day because it was really, really smoky and delicious. And the andouille sausage just took it over the top for me. So you want to mix it up. As you can see, it already looks great. So you're going to let that continue simmering for about another 45 minutes. This is the rice. It's 1 cup rice, 2 cups water, some fresh thyme, 2 tablespoons butter. Do not add salt to your rice. Your beans are already well seasoned. This is what the rice looks like as it comes to a boil. This is when you want to cut the heat down, cover it, and let it simmer about 12 to 15 minutes, and you'll have perfect rice every single time.
Now I never wanna go home. Shopping the girl, I brought a girl on my Vespa. She said I already told ya, yeah. I never dated a black guy. I said you're brown.
Alright, so the last 10 minutes of cooking, you want to add your scallions, the greens and the whites, and your butter, which is about 2 tablespoons of butter. Mix that up, and look how good this looks. It's so creamy, so delicious. And I'm about to plate it up and let you guys see what it looks like.
Back and forth, yeah. Caught some kids dancing in the alleyway. Crazy how the melodies began to play, yeah. Tell me how you feel it when you hear the lyric, yeah. My heart's in stone.
So the other day I read a comment. Someone said the favorite part about my videos is watching me plate. So as you can see from my last few videos, I've been showing you guys how I plate everything. And I love that compliment. That's a huge compliment for me because I actually put effort and I try, So I'm gonna put the rice in this little ramekin because I want it to be formed and shaped once I put it in my plate with the beans. So this is how I get that. You could use those cookie rings. You could use a cup. You could use anything that'll give you like a cute shape. You put it in your bowl like this and voila. So cute. And you can see the little piece of thyme hanging off to the side. Y'all, look at the consistency of these red beans. Oh my God. It was so delicious, so smoky. It was spicy. It was savory. It was just perfect. And I didn't do the most. It was easy to make. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the love. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I'll be back tomorrow as we continue my Foodmas Edition 2020. And yes, so thank you for your support, and I'll catch you on my next one. If you try this recipe, don't forget to take pictures, tag me, and let me know what you think. Bye, y'all.
I never wanna go home.